We're doing good. We're doing good. We back with another one. Back with another one. Um, for for another joint live, and we got my boy Uncle Barry. So let's give him in. All right, all right. Hey, Uncle Bill, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Welcome to my first live. This is the first time being on my channel. How you been? How you been? Everything good?
Man, good. I just
How's
got
the
off of
how's the
work.
channel going? How's the channel going?
It's good. I had a big increase the last couple months, man. And I'd like to thank all my subscribers and everybody who's been watching. I actually pulled like 1,200 hours in the last 2 months.
Wow.
Um, I really appreciate
But first,
everybody.
but first, let's get to it. How, how, what no question. What tell me about your channel and what the name Uncle Bill story story with Uncle Bill come about.
I got you. So actually my channel was gonna be something different. But to talk about my channel, I lived an interesting life. I've done a lot of crazy things and stuff. So I
Right.
wanted to share it and because I've got an addictive personality. I done a lot of bad, so I'm trying to do a bunch of good, to kind of make up for it. I spent
Mhm.
19 years old. I got busted with 200 pounds of marijuana and ended up doing 5 years in federal prison. Um,
Wow.
yeah, so I got a bit of a testimony. So and the name Storytime with Uncle Bill actually came from my best friend's little girl. I keep a bubble wrap on my phone because I always I keep my phone dirty and stuff, so I keep it clean. And she seen the thing and she was like Uncle Bill, and everybody knows me for my stories, so that's Storytime with Uncle
Mhm.
Bill, and it's Stub, so it was pretty cool.
So what were you? Who gave you that? Who gave? I know you would gave you that name, but when you first came on this channel, what was you? Were you nervous or anything that you when you first started your channel, or you did like it's gonna
No,
be like
nervous as hell, man. I probably sat in front of a camera for an hour. And listen, I know my stories. I know my life. You know what I mean? And that's all I was going to do is tell my life story. And I couldn't look at the camera and talk.
right?
I would start mumbling like, shit, hey guys, I can't even remember what the hell to say. So it wasn't easy. It sure wasn't easy, man. I mean, it took a lot of tries. It was a lot of errors, a lot of mess ups. I lost a lot of
Mhm.
videos. Nothing about it was easy, and it's still not.
What when you first? Do you remember your very first video or
Yeah.
live that you done? If it's still on your channel, or you take it down? What?
The first live I did was a silent live that I actually did, so I never even talked or seen anybody. And the only live that I've ever done besides this one was with TSM Rapper,
Mhm.
like a
I
couple
heard
months.
him.
Yeah, yeah, he's a good dude
I
too, man.
heard him.
Um, like a month ago, so I haven't done any lives. This is really my second one, maybe my third.
What's
If
your? Can you remember your very first video that you post?
I do, it was me eating a mouse in federal prison. One of my craziest stories. Because I did it for the money and the recognition. Most people ain't going to eat a mouse. Most people ain't going to touch a mouse or go near a
Right,
mouse.
right,
Um,
right.
but at the time, I needed the money, man. I mean, I spent 5 years in federal prison. I'm one of the very few people that can say I never got a visit, and in that 5 years, I only got $250 sent in. Can you make
Wow.
$250 stretch 5 years? You know what I
Mm.
mean?
But
So
okay.
that was what my first video was about. Was that eating a mouse in federal prison?
Well, since now, what you? Wow. What it? I was gonna say how it tastes. I'm just
That
gonna
yeah,
say how
I
it
tell you,
tastes.
it was nasty. I was trying to be smooth with it, because I drank some hot sauce before to try to mask it, and I was gonna try to
Mhm.
swallow the mouse, But when I
Mm.
threw it in, I was gonna put it like in the side, put it in my mouth and put it like on the side and pretend like I was chewing it, and then swallow
Mhm.
it. But the problem was when I put it in the side of my mouth and I bit down to fake chew, I crushed
Wow.
his skull. His skull, you could hear it, and there was like 300 people in a bathroom, in a barracks bathroom, and they all started throwing up. It was horrible. And you got to think about it now. If you've been around somebody that throws up, when you hear that noise or you hear
Mhm.
or you smell that smell, you instantly want to throw up yourself. There was over
Mhm.
300 people in there throwing up at the same time,
Wow.
man. Yeah, it was
Wow.
tough. It was something to behold.
What was your can you remember what your conviction was?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got busted with the actual on the paper, which is your pre-sentence investigation, possession with the intent to distribute 98.8 kilos of marijuana, and now
Holy
I got busted in. Yeah, it translates to 198.8 pounds of marijuana. It wasn't mine. I was a mule. I was transporting it for a friend. I took the
mm,
rap. Nobody
and you
else got
got
in trouble. Yeah, I
and you
got yeah.
got caught, didn't you?
I got caught by a dog in Sarita, Texas, at a checkpoint, at a federal checkpoint. The dog went ape
Mhm.
shit. And they brought all these guns out, freeze, and I turned into a statue. Yeah,
Wow.
it was over after that.
Well, I'm glad you learned your lesson, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, we ain't going back there no more. No, those days are over.
I know you learned your lesson and all that kind of stuff, but so when you went from prison to YouTube, so you make stories about what you've been through and all that kind of stuff. What's the background of your channel? What's the
Well,
background of the channel?
the first part was the prison part because the first thing you got to do about prison is get the hell out of prison. You know what I
Mm,
mean? That's and
yeah,
then you got to get over probation, and then you get to be somewhat free again. You know what I mean? So, and until you get to that point, you're still you're basically an inmate or a convict, and you have the mindset too, because it never goes away. It never goes. I forgot the question. I'm so sorry. I get
I
sidetracked
said
about.
what I said when you came out of prison. What was the backstory of like starting your channel and just like okay, I got out of prison and I'm just like I'm gonna make YouTube channel about stories about of your
No,
uh,
see, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to, and I've been out of prison now almost 20 years. The YouTube
that's
thing
great.
had happened in the last 3 years. And what I wanted to do was like a jackass thing because I'm a wild dude, man. Like I'm down for whatever. I'm pretty much wide open. We could do whatever. I could talk about whatever. I ain't got no reason to
Mhm.
lie to you. I'll keep it real at 100 all the time. It's hard to deal with a person like me because most people are fake as hell. You know what I mean? So and you know, oh, I keep it real, and then when it's time to be real, you're not. You know what I mean? Or they look at your background and you fake as hell. Oh, you had all. See, I've never had shit my whole life, never, and I don't want nothing. Like the like it's not even a purpose of money. It's just a product of through the work that you'll get the money. You know what I mean? Um,
Mhm.
but it became more about bringing because the concept of my channel was my friends. I have
Mhm.
some of the best friends on earth, and they're dying faster. Pretty soon, I won't even have a damn a friend that I could do a YouTube on. The channels that do the best on YouTube are friends that have been friends for a long time, and you could tell the chemistry. You know, Mr. Beast, Dude Perfect, and there's a bunch more. Those guys are killing it because you feel the chemistry. You know what I mean? You feel the connection, you feel the teamwork, and you get to enjoy the different personalities of everybody. Me and my friends, we're all the same and yet so different, and we do that wild shit in a different way than Jackass does. You know, Jackass will forever be famous for something, for what they did, man. I mean, they paved the way for a lot of other people, but we did things a little bit different with actually bigger twists. and I was hoping to indulge in that. And COVID hit, and when COVID hit, nobody wanted to do shit. Everybody was scared, except me. And, I wish I would have did things different, but we could go with now, because that's all we got is now. But that's where I wanted to go. It was never about me. I didn't actually want to do it myself. You know what I mean? But when I didn't have nobody, and I, it became to where I'll show you that I can do it and jump on board. Because to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, that's hard as hell. And you got 1 year to do that too. That's incredibly hard. And you need help. And I appreciate all. I've got a lot of help, man. I got a lot of help,
The
and
same here, cause I'm like I said, I've been here a year. I started my channel September 28th, after like the week after my 40th birthday, and I said if I want to do this YouTube thing, I said I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna get some serious help from everybody that I know because it's not easy to get $4,000. It's not easy to get $1,000. I mean 1,001K. But
yeah,
when I came up here, I was like, I'm gonna. I said if I get 100 people subscribe to my channel, I could take it from 40 to 1K in less than 1 month. Yep. So I
that's
did it.
awesome. Yeah, I
And
appreciate
right
you
now
saying that.
I'm on the road to 2K. So if I can get to 2K before like I'll be telling everybody, I'll be saying it every single live. I'm saying if I can get to 2K before the year's out, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to celebrate. So look, I might be born. I mean, I love to talk. That's my name is. I love
Yeah,
to
yeah.
talk. I don't like to. Look, like you said, I'm not. I'm different for everybody. I'm not being. If I'm out there having a good time, fine. If I do a little different, I do a lot of different stuff like church. I do like gaming. I eat sometime, but that's that be very soon when I get down to nitty gritty. But sometimes I just like to talk about life in general and how people weekend. So what's up, DJ? Um, but yeah, what you what's the best thing what you said about you didn't start your YouTube channel? What 3 years later?
Yeah.
Um, did- so did you um who like did your daughter gave you the name or you did did you what did your daughter gave you the name or you made it up? I'm
No,
sorry.
no, no. Hey, no, you good, you good. Check it out. So, my best friend, Jason Monday,
Mhm.
his little girl, he, his old lady sent me a video. I got a video. I was working or something, and it said video, Jason Monday's
Mhm.
girl. And it was a picture, it was a video of their daughter, and she had my bubble wrap. I don't have my, yeah, I don't have it on me right now, but I always
Okay.
have bubble wrap on me for my phone. And she was like, whose is that? And she goes, "Oh, Uncle Bill's." And I was trying to tell a story. I was sitting in front of a camera trying to tell the story to start my YouTube channel. And I was like, man, I got to think of a name. Because the first thing you got to do is have a name, to even start a channel. And I couldn't, the name was bothering me for months. I said, if I get the name, I could get it. And when she said Uncle Bill, and story time, and I just wrote it down on a sheet of paper, and the acronym was STUB, STUB, and I was like, oh shit, that's cool. I like that. It's right here.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the question. Did
Yeah,
you try to find if you did you find the other person who had the same name and you try to make sure that the person already have it? You
I did,
you,
I did,
you
I
trying to
did.
make sure.
Yes, no, yeah, because you can't get it. I didn't have no problem there. There was a couple. There's several Uncle Bills. there's a couple variations of it, but nobody had actual story time with Uncle Bill, and mine was all caps anyway, which might
So
even hurt
everybody
me.
else was like lower cases.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody actually had this story time with Uncle Bill though.
So so what when you start
Uppercase
your
or
channel,
lowercase.
when you start your channel, did you actually like sit down and think about where you gonna post your what you gonna post on your channel, or do you actually sit there down like what gonna post on my channel? Should I talk about life or sports or what? Do you ever sit down and think about before you post, or
I,
you
I
just
I I did in the beginning, and then when you become a content creator on YouTube, you can post anything. You know what I mean? Everything you drink, everything you eat, everywhere you go, all your backstories, every time you play a sporting event, every time you go on vacation, every time you go shopping, they got hauls. I mean, you could never run out of content, but what you just have to captivate an audience. You know what I mean? So do I ever? I have certain things that because I go to the beach. When I go to the beach, I go beach combing, with picking up shells or coral, and then while I'm also there, I'll do body surfing. I've got a couple praying mantises and a couple black widows, so I've always got something going on. I don't ever have to think about anything. I just got to get up and start doing it.
was it taking? Did you know what? Do you know what you gonna do you put it in a playlist or you just put it in the like a
No, I got
regular
playlists.
video?
I got like 20, 30 playlists. I got a lot of playlists, man. And I've only did that recently. Um, cause I'm learning. There is no fast way to learn everything about YouTube, but
Mm,
it it would be to your advantage to better yourself to learn everything that you can. Um, because there's a lot of things that help and there's a lot of things that'll hurt you. And I've done most of the things that'll hurt you. Or not so much hurt you, but won't make you advance. Like things like thumbnails and editing and stuff. I've got over 1,100 videos and probably 10 of them are edited. I don't know anything about editing. And
I was
I've
just
got,
gonna ask that question. Are you an editor or you just post like you just
man,
make a
raw
video and post
dog.
it on your channel?
Hey, look, man, I press play on the camera. Whatever the hell happens when I press end, I send that. Look, I don't even review it. I send that shit straight to YouTube, and then sometime later I put a title on it. Look, you
You
might
ever
catch all kind of. You might catch me cussing, and I don't even realize I might want to deleted that video, because I just
mm-hmm.
don't care, man. Look, my channel's raw dog. If there was a camera on me, you could see
Look,
I do some
okay.
crazy shit to get the shots that I get because I'm real close with dangerous
Mm,
animals, man. I'm getting nasty close with alligators, black
mm,
widow spiders, and I'm gonna get closer. And I stood in a pile of fire ants for 2 minutes. It was a small pile. I'll get a bigger one. When I say jackass with twists and shit, the shit that I've done, they don't do. Most people don't. You know what I mean? And my friends know that I'm always trying to trump myself. I don't have competition. I just
mm.
have me doing me. I don't worry about nobody else. That's not what it's supposed to be about. The only thing you should be worried about being to anybody else is nice, kind. You know what I mean? So you're not competition to me. I want to help you grow. You know what I mean? And everybody and look, everybody in the chat, I'm just not that coordinated, and I can't hardly see it too. I got bad eyes, and I got
It's
a
good.
computer over
I got you.
there. But I
Yeah,
appreciate y'all being here and checking it out, dude. I swear to God, I do. I just can't see it. Like I said,
I
I'm new
got
to
you.
the live.
I got you. I'm gonna tell you what I have. Yeah, John, Dolores, Nancy, Fracture, DJ, Buffhouse, and within that, which I'm going to follow up on his channel again in November, and we just we had a little chit chat and stuff. So, um, other than that, I forgot to tell you that I had to keep it. I had to keep my channel PG because I don't want to get busted again because I did the first time because what happened was on my first I got my first strike doing I posted a short of one of the greatest pastors ever who ever lived, T.D. Jakes. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I for some reason I had made a shared his video. It was a motivation video.
Hmm.
And what happened was when I posted on the channel on my channel, I mean that short nearly blew up and it had 7.2 thousand views on that thing. The next day, the man himself shut me down that on that short. Struck
Really?
me on that short, yeah.
Oh
And I was
man.
like, man, it was a motivation video. I'm like, okay, I want to do that again. So I'm gonna have to find something to put shorts on it. So I'm just, and also I'm just letting you know that it's a family channel. I'm just trying to keep it simple, PG. I know you did all that stuff, but yeah, I want to keep it PG and everything. So,
Yeah, I got
but
you. My bad.
another question I'm going to ask you is, um, what is the what's your version of being having what's your pros and cons on your channel to be, I'm not saying as a great content creator, but what is your in your words of pros and cons of being a content creator?
The pros and cons.
Yeah, the pros and cons. Yeah, I'm getting a tough
I
question here.
yeah,
Yeah, right. I'm getting
so
a tough
I
question
tell
right
you,
here.
the pros is I get to do anything I want. You know what I mean?
Um,
So if
right.
I feel like cooking, if I feel like creek walking, um, I've worked a lot of different jobs in my life. A lot of real sorry jobs, a lot of real hard
Mhm.
jobs, real hot jobs. When I start getting paid for this, this will be the best job I ever had because it's the one that I don't mind doing the least. I have a lot of fun doing it. And the objective when I went and started telling people that I wanted to make a channel, I wanted to make it to where because I knew I was going to do other things other than the jackass stuff and make funny
Mhm.
stuff like that. The stuff that I do, I understand that there's people that never leave the house. They never leave the house.
Right.
They can't for what they're old, they're handicapped, and I wanted to bring them some of what I see. You know what I mean? Because I see some cool shit. Because excuse my language, I get around. You know what I mean? Whether I'm walking, riding a bike, and I get lucky, and I got lucky because I tell you, I asked God about 2 months ago. I was like, listen, well, it was probably about 6 months ago, really. I said, listen, I'm having a problem, and you say you knock and you answer and you open opportunities. I don't need anything. I need if you put it in front of me, I could capture the world. A chance. Give me a chance. And and things happened. Things things and I haven't even got it all out there, but most of it's wildlife. See, it has nothing to do with what I said I wanted my channel to be about, did it? But but when you start getting things that people never seen, threaded wasp and big black widow spiders that live 6 feet in the air, that's unheard of. Praying mantises showing up on your workout equipment. I caught a praying mantis out on my job today. The marble salamander that almost just ran into me. Never even heard of it. I thought it was a Gila
Wow.
monster. You know what I mean?
Wow. Mm.
So so I got a lot of reasons to be thankful. Probably without that, it'd have been real close on getting monetized too, because I think I'm only like 25 hours away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've
Good.
got
Wow. You
39
gonna
hours,
get there. You'll get there. You'll get
3,975
there.
hours.
You get there. You get there.
Yeah, yeah.
What when you say okay, what was the YouTube? What was the YouTuber that you look up to when you first started? What was the first YouTube content creator that you looked up to before you started and decided that you wanted to start your channel? You
Uh, it's actually somebody that you talked to, Brandon the garbage disposal Clark, and
I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna have, look. I just had a talk with him um Friday, last
yeah,
Friday when he went live
yeah. I
in
was there.
Missouri, and I just had a conversation with him, and he's thinking about going live with me on my channel very soon. He's gonna let me know. Wait, and I'm definitely I just had an interview with head to tail. Head to word, how you doing? I just had head to tail
Hey,
John
what's
from
up, B
Alabama. I
word?
just talked to him. Yes. So I will have Brandon on my channel when he gets settled and everything. I don't want to get in his business because that's his business
Yeah.
and he lost. I mean, he lost his
Oh
pit
yeah, that was
chicken.
tough.
So so.
Yeah.
But when he get a chance, I'm gonna have him and up there. So, but yeah, I'm the first thing I'm Brandon was my first one, but the first person I ran into before I ran to Brandon, it was Big Brother Bob. Big Brother Bob was the first person I ran into before I went to Brandon. Brandon was like he's just a cool dude. That's all. So,
Yeah,
but
really
what you
cool,
learn?
man.
Speaking of Brandon, so I'm getting later on. What you learn from him to become the man you know now? What
Right.
you learn from him?
Man, first off, he's a funny dude. That is a funny dude. Brandon Clark is a funny dude. Um, he, he was the first person. I didn't know nothing about a shout out,
Hmm.
and he shouted somebody out during his video. He's like, "Hey, go check this dude out. He's got videos and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, hey, you know what? That's pretty cool that you did that." Because I think at the time he had like 25, 35 subscribers, and now he's got like 92,000. Um,
You actually
and
got two channels, so yeah, yeah.
yeah. He got the outdoors one too. When he did that, it opened my eyes that you could do that to other people too. And so my channel stopped, and I stopped making videos, and he had gave me a shout out, and I was looking for, I had went to another live of his looking for another shout out, and he might not even been talking to me, but he said, "Hey, look, you just can't do a couple videos and expect people to help you out. You got to go out and do videos, and then they'll help you out." So see, he gave me the awareness of shout outs and hey, you need to put your ass to work. Excuse my language. And by doing that, and if you seen the last live, I got a shout out from him again. You know what I mean? I got a shout out the last couple times, and I'll probably end up doing videos with him because he got my ass in gear. I didn't go stagnant. I started supporting other channels. I took a year off of YouTube and did nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing but support other channels. I hit the like button, the subscribe button, and commented uh, probably 50, 60,000 every time. Every time you see, if I go on your live, I'm up there chatting. If I hit your channel, you'll see the like, you'll see the comment. I'm a true
Yeah,
YouTuber.
I was just about to say, I'm like, is he watching my video? Is he watching my live? I'm not. I never see you coming through my chat. But
I
I was
have,
like,
and I'll be
I'm not
honest
getting
with
the
you, I
back.
haven't.
I'm not getting what you somewhere.
I haven't. The only time that I've ever interacted with you was actually on Brandon's channel. So, and me and you've
Yes,
interacted
sir.
a bunch, But I actually went to your channel today, and I was going through it. I knew I didn't have time to hit it, and because I seen you had the meningitis. That anytime I've ever heard meningitis, that's a death sentence. So you're a miracle. So that captured me. And so listen, um, you'll see me at least twice a week out that you'll see like story time with Uncle Bill, and I watch the whole video. I don't fast forward, Brandon Clark. Don't fast forward the video. I actually watch the videos. I actually sit down. I don't do nothing. I haven't watched the TV in 3 years. I don't give a shit about a
What?
TV. I
What?
only give a shit about
What?
people that make content on YouTube. That's
Wait a
it.
minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, please. Hold on. I don't have to stop you right there. You said you ain't watched TV in 3 years?
I gave my TV away. I had a 65-inch TV. I gave it away.
Uh,
Here, look, all I got. There's my laptop. I got two phones, and all it is, if you check, you could check my shit. I'll show it to anybody
mhm.
anytime. All I ever do is watch people's YouTube videos. I give a damn about y'all. Everybody you see watching,
Wow.
if you need help, if just say, but I only watch one person's video a day because I've literally subscribed to probably about 10,000 people, and it's impossible to even watch 100 videos a day.
It's
So
true. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
and
true
you got
because
to
when you
understand
watch,
something
you
too.
got a lot of people to watch. Yeah.
I've got thousands of comments that come in on my videos, but nothing is more important to me than helping y'all because I know how hard it is. I'm a lot of people's first subscriber, their first I mean thousands. I mean a damn bunch. And I've seen people that are way past me. And they'll tell
Mhm.
you. And if you look at some people's comments, comment section, I'm the only one and I'm proud to be that only one up there too, because I know how hard it is to make a video. I don't even give
It
a damn
does.
if the video sucks. It's hard to get in front of a camera, even if you ain't on the camera. Just somebody showing something. I know how hard it is. And, and
Yeah.
and and if you're out there going for it, if you're out there going for, I help you. I help you all day because somebody's helped me. Somebody's helped me all the way, man, and I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative to everybody, straight up.
Yeah, like you said, it's a definite grind to make a video. Cause I'm same way you were. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm gonna post. Cause the only time I make a video is when I'm sitting in the car, when I'm in the car, when mom go shopping or anything. I sit there and try to figure out what I'm gonna talk about and post on my channel. Because that's the only way I can. That's the only quiet place I can. I
That's
can
your
post
office.
a video, So yeah, but
Yeah,
other than that, yeah, I know I'm going. I'm mostly going live. So and it takes time. It takes a lot of energy to get to post whatever you want to post. But yeah, I'm good with you. I'm good with you. I mean, like I said, I've been on this grind for a whole year. If I make it 2 years next September, yeah, next September, you tell me I would do good. So, but yeah, what kind of advice will you give to the new content creator when it coming up? What's the best? Oh, I'm gonna put it what? What's the advice that you'll give to the new content creators that want to do content on their own and like be more, be uh
find. Listen, you have to
yeah,
find. You have to find. I understand what you're saying. You got to
yeah,
find these groups. There's people that will help you. Like video IQ. If you're watching this, this is some important names. There's a woman named Ernie Hatmaker. She's a black woman. She does Sunday shout outs. If you could get her to get you, she is awesome, man. She does 3 shout outs every Sunday. There's Tuber Chat. Kevin. Uh,
That's his name, Kevin.
yeah, Tuber Chat.
Yeah,
He's somebody that there's small YouTube supporter, content creator helpers. Um, there's guru of baseball cards. He used to be guru of a lot of things.
I got
Um,
him.
yeah, those
Yeah, I got
those
him.
TSM rapper with Slim Shell. The word, man. The word is a good dude. He'll shout you out and help tell uh, uh, find find these small niches. They probably have a couple hundred to 1,000, but they'll help you get a starting base. You know what I mean? And that's what you need. It's hard to think you're if you think you're just going to go and drop videos and make it on YouTube and get that 1,000 subscribers and for it's almost impossible. It will
Eat
drag
you up.
you down
It'll eat you up.
mentally
Big
because
time.
you think you're trying your hardest and YouTube's not going to help you. Not in the beginning. You when you start seeing ads on your video, that's when YouTube's starting to help you. That's normally you're getting close to being monetized at that point. Up until that point, you're a nobody. You're the lowest man on the totem pole, and nobody gives a shit about you. So you have to find these little groups. They'll help. They'll help. There's a couple. I got a couple Filipino friends, um Ken and Kayla, and Ellen Morningstar and Ellen PH. Really good people, man. Go connect with those. Leave a like and a comment. You'll end up going. You'll see them all the time in your comments, and you'll see that your watch hours and your views go up, and that's what it's all about. Nobody that when it comes to the videos, you want to see the views. It gets you excited. You want to see your watch hours grow. You want to see the likes and people sharing your stuff. Those small groups will do it. When I first started that year, I went to the big guys, Mr. Beast and Petey Pie and all the dudes that had 10 million subscribers and stuff. They ain't got no time to waste with dudes like us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're
Right.
they're they're thinking about their next $1 million video, making it big, and that's all right because that's what they should do. Then that's what you almost should aspire to do too. You know what I mean? Because all you got to really do to help somebody is watch a video. You don't have to give me no money. I don't want money. Money's not even part of the equation. You just need it to fucking live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned a lot when I first came up here, and I was like, let me do some. I said, let me do some research on everybody because I want. Hey Nate, how you doing? But I was
Hey,
trying to
Nate, you
be.
great? What's up, brother?
It been a while because I was like when I first came up here last year. I was like, let me do some research. Let me just be a supporter and just go to every channel and just take notes. Take notes and make sure I'm doing everything right. Just do and be be different. So but yeah, I take time for everybody in this chat take it easy. This grind is not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. But yeah, I like I do. I do enjoy your video sometimes a lot. But I like I say I take notes for everybody. So, but yeah, it's a good thing. What do you ever? I don't know how you're gonna say it, but do you ever look in the comments and you see anything that says anything that's what what you needed? Is this your full time job or something that being a smart mouth?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of them. I really don't. But I've had they're funny to me because I fight. You know what I mean? Most people don't fight. I'll beat you up. Yeah, it's not how I would say it. You know what I mean? I'm not
Mhm.
no keyboard warrior and I hit hard as hell and I
Mhm.
know I can't get at you, so I can't let you do the mind games over this phone thing or over this computer thing. So I haven't really had the somebody try to really goat me and stuff. I've
Okay,
had it
man.
on
Hey,
other social medias, but not on YouTube. And if you try me, um, uh, uh, there's a or if you feel like trying me, there's a thing on YouTube called Street Beefs. They have they form a ring and you fight and you just get it over with. I'm a fight. I'm not into holding beef and shit. We put the gloves on, we fight. You think you better than me, whatever. You beat my ass,
yeah.
I beat your ass. We get it over with. You know what I mean? I mean that's what beef's about. And beef could be over anything. I don't have no beef with nobody. I wake up every day thankful, grateful, and appreciative of shit. Everything. I mean, everything. I spent 5 years in prison, dog. All with dudes. I want you to think about that. 5 years with dudes when there wasn't no girls and none of that shit. So I'm out here free, doing whatever I want, happy. I'm happy, man, and I'm not looking for anybody to take my happiness. And if you trying to take my happiness,
Tell him. Do it. Tell him. Go ahead. Tell him.
yeah,
Tell
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Come on. Let the people
I,
talk
I,
about
I
this.
always I always say there's a lot of people on earth, and you better hope Jesus ain't with them. It's small
Hey,
talk.
tell them.
Just small talk.
Let people know. Cause
Yeah,
people like to come up on, check this out. People like to come on YouTube and, they like to be, they want to be famous, right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
but in their mind, they just want to be, yep, exactly right, Lord. It's
Misery,
like,
misery
okay,
loves, hey, look, misery loves company, man, and it's easy to talk about shit. It's easy to find fault in others because we're ugly ourselves. You know what I mean?
mm,
And if you're that kind of person, that's messed up, man. Because the only thing that you should ever be to anybody else is kind and nice. There ain't no reason to be anything other than that. And look, I'm a dude that likes I like racial slurs. You know what I mean? I think they're funny
mm,
as hell. Uh, I grew up in the late '80s, early '90s. You know what I mean? That was a different time than now. Most people were
yeah,
sensitive to stuff that I had to live every single day. So because now with all this new shit, you're sensitive. What? Because now all the experience I have experience. You have emotions. All the experience that I have in life, I have to change my thinking because of your thinking. Get the fuck out of here,
mm,
man. That don't make any
mm,
sense on any level of earth. Uh, look, walk in my shoes. Walk in my shoes, and I bet you drowned. And there ain't even no water in there because you can't handle it. You know what I mean? If you get offended by what somebody says, it's almost part of you. And look, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. There's sometimes you could say something to me and I let it just flies right over my head. And then the next time I'll beat you to 1 inch of your life. I don't know what the difference is. It
mm.
just could be the way the weather is that day. I don't know. And a lot of times I pray that I don't have to be that way. I don't like to talk bad or ugly or mean or say I want to beat somebody up or not. I want to be happy, man. I want to have fun and do things that are enjoyable. Fighting, yelling, arguing, all that mischief, talking about
Well,
people. None of that
it
shit
won't
is
get you
good.
nowhere.
It,
That's
it
right.
looks
It won't get you nowhere.
it looks
It
bad
won't.
on you. You know what I mean? I'm not. I want when people hear story time with Uncle Bill, when they think about Billy Jakowski, I want them to think the number one thing, that dude is a good friend. I don't even know that dude, and I know that dude. That's the only thing. What is Billy Jakowski? What is story time legacy? What he was a good dude, man. He really was a good, genuine ass dude. When he said he cared, he cared. I care, man. Like I don't care on like oh man, you're cool and all that shit. Nah, like in the bottom of my heart because I know what it's like to lose. I know what it's like to lose everything, to have nothing. I know what it's like to want. I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to sleep on the floor. I know what it's like to have the lights turned off, the water turned off. I know when I looked left and right, there wasn't nobody there. But
Wait
there's
on, man.
always
Wait on.
yeah, but there's always somebody there. There's always
Mm-hmm.
something you could do. There's always a positive thing that you could change in yourself, and you have to do that. That's where everything starts is in yourself. You have to start with yourself, start believing in yourself, start trusting in yourself, love yourself, and then you can move on with yourself. And a lot of people aren't there. And you have sometimes you have to see that in somebody. You have to see that in somebody that's different from you. Like if you're black, you got to see it in a white person, or if you're a male, you got to see it in a female. It's sometimes it's the opposites attract. And so baby, by seeing something in me, um, and that's what you hope. It's literally like when you're young, you do bad. When you're middle age, you get in trouble. And when you're old, you try to help people. I'm in to try to help people. I've already done the bad stuff. I got the records to prove it. You know what I mean? And now you can see every day. I download 5, 6, 7 videos a day now just because I got so many. And you know they're not all good, but they're all interesting. And that's the only thing you can hope for. Being
Do
interesting
you
to
ever?
somebody.
Okay. Do you ever, when you get done posting the video, or let every video just marinate in the algorithm? Um, do you ever go back and watch the videos again and just like, what can I do better, make a video better, that kind of stuff.
Always. I tell you why I do that too, because I share my own videos out on my Facebook page. So I watch all my own videos. And I don't necessarily do it right at that time. And I always am. I've because that's how you really learn. You have to watch your own videos. There's a million things that I've learned by watching my own videos that when I applied it, it made each next video better. So yeah, I all the time. I mean, like all the time. And because I'm still messing up, even I've been in the game 3 years. I don't have the best equipment. I don't have, I do the best I can with what I got. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
sometimes it just like I've lost 30, 40 videos. They've got deleted. I've ran out of storage in the middle of it. The battery died on the camera, or the camcorder. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And some of the
Right.
videos I lost probably were viral. I mean, really hard hitting. Like like you're almost depressed for a good minute. Like, damn, man, because it's never coming back. And some things you can't recreate. You can't recreate real life situations. You're just it's just over. And those things can be disappointing. And if you've done a bunch of videos, you've lost one. It's just is what it is. I lost one
Do
yesterday
you,
on biceps. So when it's a workout video, it's horrible because then you got to do the workout again. And I was about to die yesterday.
I was just about to say, do you ever like, what's the most, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it, but what's the most popular video that's on your channel right now that has the most views?
If I had to guess, it's actually when I stood in those fire ants. The product of standing in the fire ants was you get the pustule. It's called pustulars, but you get the pus bubbles. If you
Mhm.
ever been hit by a fire ant before, it looks like a pimple. I
Mhm.
had over 300 pimples on each foot. And it's on my channel, and I
Mhm.
popped them. And I mean, it was shooting pus like a mile, man, like a missile.
Oh,
Bing, bing.
oh,
And see the attraction to that. There's the pimple popper. I guess there's some woman that pops pimples for a living and got bugs and all kind of stuff. But some people were into that stuff. Me, not
oh my
particularly.
God.
Yeah, but see, that's
Oh my,
actually, I think, but it's not a lot. It's only like 17,000 views. But
right.
the my most viewed video is popping those ant bites on my feet, and I'm going to do that
Mhm.
again. I'm about to stand in a big ass pile of ants for I don't know how long, probably only a minute, because it's going to be rough. And then I'm going to do that popping
I'll
video.
make sure I look at that video. I'm try my best to be. I don't look at it, but I promise you, I'll give you about 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll give you
it's
about 5 minutes,
wild.
but but yeah, I'm glad you came through and show me some love on my channel, and I finally got a chance to get to know you a little better and everything. Thanks for all the stories. That's a great thing. There's a great
Yeah,
stories
yeah.
about it, and I would love to have you up here, uh, maybe soon probably next year. So, but yeah, I want to thank you for coming up
Anytime.
here and give me an hour. I mean, well, what 50 minutes? But I want you to thank you for coming. So if you're not busy, and I would love to have you up here like next year. So if you're not busy, I'll shoot you an email and let you know if you if you up for a part two. So I know these people
Anytime.
love it, so they want to put part two. We have it on there, and this time it's gonna be on StreamYard. So next year it'll be on StreamYard on my channel.
I got you. Yeah, I'm down for whenever,
Oh,
man. You'll be seeing me on your
okay,
channel. I'll be over there liking and subscribing on the videos and stuff. I'll give you a
I
shout out on
appreciate
mine
it.
too, man. It's
All right,
coming.
so I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all later, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I have a video about um about Marley. So make sure to share this live out, and hope I can get to 17K. Yeah, 17K, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. And I'll email later on. All right.
All right,
So
brother.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
Peace. Thank guys.
All right.
Everybody, peace.
All right. All right.